Well, LA has a lot of sunshine. LA also has Jay Leno. New York has David Letterman. But Albuquerque has Quezada. The Duke City's answers to late night television. The After Party with Steven Michael Quezada and the James Douglas Show airs on the CW every Friday night. Yes. And the After Party is filmed before a live studio audience on Tuesday nights right here at the YDI Wool Warehouse. And I got a front row seat.
It's crazy. Right before we were nervous. There's a lot of energy. Everybody just kind of gets their team together and sucks it all up one time, and we go.
I'm always nervous. Yes. I mean, if you're not nervous, you're not alive. I mean, what kind of zombie can you... Yeah, it's what you do with that energy and what you do with it. After doing what I've done for so many years, a comic for 20 years, doing stand-up comedy from comedy club to comedy club, every crowd is different. Every situation is different. So I don't look at that being really nervous, but more of anxiety and ready to go.
Yeah.
But it's nervousness.
So before all the action starts, how do you prepare?
Well, I just left the writer's room, and we have writers now. And we sit there and we go over stuff, and I make up stuff, and they bring stuff to the table, and you know, things that happen through the week for me. And
a local talk show, that's where it's at. Sooner or later, this is going to get big, and people are going to pick up on this.
It's awesome. It's phenomenal. The band is awesome. They have a lot of fun in between takes. A lot of the stuff you see on TV, it's nothing compared to what you actually see at the show.
It's bigger than me. It's not me, you know, and it's what I love about it. It's about my band, the James Douglas Show, who's the #1 band, you know, I think around right now, and I can't wait for their big break to happen and them become big giant stars. And I'll be so happy that they started with me on this show.
We come in a day in advance, set up everything, do sound check, make sure all of the recording gear is working, and just run through anything that we have questions on. But we play a lot of shows, so the songs that we're playing we know well.
You're a professional bull rider, man. You're like from the barrio and everything.
Yes, I am.
I know. They put a cowboy hat on you, so I thought that maybe next time you ride a bull it would be this one.
It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. James Douglas Show is great. Michael's really funny.
And they are helping me with my documentation. Another word that I just put passport.
We're about what you're about, because you're about New Mexico. We're about New Mexico, and that's why we're both successful.
And you got New Mexico style.
I do.
And now you've got a show to do. I better let you get ready, huh?
I do.
All right.
Thanks.
Let's see how you do.
Okay. I'll try my best.
Steven Michael Quezada!
And yes, it's as much fun as it looks. And Steven Michael Quezada, I had to say it like that, is in the hot seat with us this morning. Good morning. You look a little different this morning.
I do. I know. I got a little chrome dome. It's not as bad as it was a couple of days ago. But I'm telling you, it's cold. It was a bad time to do this.
It was a rough week to decide.
It was.
But there's a reason for it.
There is.
And
there is a reason. Yeah, you know, we're preparing for another TV series that we're going to do here in New Mexico called Duke City, where I will be playing the lead role in this TV series. And so
exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and it's a great thing for New Mexico. And, you know, on this TV series, we're going to have, you know, Dean Norris, who plays, you know, my partner on Breaking Bad. And we're going to have Wes Studi, who is, you know, a phenomenal actor. And we're talking to a couple other actors right now. So,
fingers crossed.
You know, yeah, we have our fingers crossed. But it's a great New Mexico project written by me and a couple of other writers. And so we're excited about, you know, making this a New Mexico thing, New Mexico producers, New Mexico talent, artists. It has to do with tattoos. We have all kinds of things to do with this thing. And so you have to have all the artists and all the people to do it. And you know what? That's why New Mexico's successful with all the stuff that comes from Hollywood, because that's how talented we are. Now it's a homegrown project about who we are and what we are. And it's a really great story. I'm really excited to be a part of it.
I'm so happy to hear that. And I love the fact that you do so much locally. And I love the fact that you're balancing your life between your acting and your hosting. Of course, the fact that you're hosting, I mean, you not only host the show, but you write the show, you produce the show. I mean, there's a lot. What are you thinking there? That's a lot of work.
Well, you know, I'll rest when I'm dead, you know. I don't really know. I have my daughters, I have my wife, I try to juggle my family, I'm trying to juggle everything that I possibly can do.
You're doing it well.
And so we want to keep continuing to create things here in New Mexico. So if I don't do it, if we can't prove it, I want to prove it. And
yeah,
so,
you're a man of action. I mean, that's the bottom line. Anybody can say it, but you really do it. And for those who don't know, of course, Steven also portrays good cop Gomez on the Emmy-winning TV series Breaking Bad, which is set and produced right here in Albuquerque. And for those who have been living under the rock, they may not know that the last season is approaching us.
it is.
It's sad to say it's almost
We're gonna start
over.
shooting. Yeah. Hey, there I am. We're gonna start shooting. It's supposed to start here March 28th.
Okay.
Is when we're supposed to get back into production.
Really soon.
Real soon. So I got to grow my hair right back after I do all this promo stuff. I got to grow my hair back, get ready to play Gomez, and then you know, and then once we're done with, we're gonna do 8 episodes, and then we're gonna take a break. Then we're gonna do another 8. So in between that break, we're gonna shoot the pilot for Duke City.
Perfect. And so yeah, so for those who don't know, the last season, which I still can't believe is the truth that it's the last season, but it's being divided. So there are 16 episodes that are going to air for the final season.
That's right.
But they're divided up as far as the shooting.
Yeah, AMC's doing this thing now where it's like you know, I don't know if you guys watch The Walking Dead. We watch The Walking Dead. It's
I haven't
crazy.
seen it. Okay.
But they did this, like, you know, we were watching this. Say, coming up is the, you know, mid-season finale. I go, what's a mid-season finale? So I guess they're going to do the same thing with Breaking Bad, and you know. We'll see what
They
happens.
did that with Sopranos too, and it worked. It got people to watch. And your co-star Bryan Cranston, of course, has been a guest on our show as well as on the After Party. Will he be invited back?
Of course.
Good.
We want Bryan back. We're gonna, you know, hopefully we'll get Bob Odenkirk this time, Anna Gunn this time. You know, these are the people that we want to, you know, that help us here in New Mexico and making us New Mexico look, you know, big and great in Hollywood. And so these people are always, you know, and we're going to go after all these people, the people who come into the films. We do local people, music, comedy. If you're a comedian and if you're, you know, a musical act, you need to come and check out the After Party.
Definitely.
You need to come and contact us because we're looking for acts. We want this to be a big New Mexico project.
Yeah, and if they want to be a part of it, how do they contact you? What do they need to do?
You can go to Facebook and go to the After Party Facebook, and that's a good way to, you know, write something on there. We always check it. We have people who check that. I'm on Facebook. Marco Nunez is on Facebook. He's the one from the James Douglas Show. He does the musical director. You know, we are really looking for the best of New Mexico. So if you feel that you can come and do something on the show, please come.
Absolutely, and it is a blast. You definitely want to see it, and as you heard in the package, it's fun behind the scenes too. It's fun in between commercials. Steven Michael Quezada, it is always a pleasure to have you.
Sure.
Thank you so much, and stay warm, put a little hat on.
I know, all right. Tell me that.
Now, are you in the mood for some Italiano? Details about the New Mexico Italian Film Festival are next on New Mexico Style.
See.